Hello, friends. I don't know who this reading is for. I'm not entirely sure what exactly it's talking about or who it's talking to. I just really felt a pull to kind of come down here and pull some cards. I was really, really drawn to do this today. So a message wants to come through. Not sure who it's for, but I've got some clarifiers. We have OUBTD. So they could be your initials. They could be the initials of somebody you know. They could make you think of something. Just kind of roll with whatever you're getting and kind of use your intuition to figure out if that's a message for you or not. We also have some words. We have memory, why, a symphony, garden, for, and understand. So any of this could be jumping out at you and kind of, saying, hey, this reading's for you or it's not for you. If it's not for you, just don't worry about it. It could just be a message for somebody else. There is definitely a message, which is really interesting. It's like I'm here doing a message for somebody and the message is there's a message coming. Like we have all these cards about like revealing messaging. So winged messages here, just kind of push it up a bit. Winged messages. This kind of like this thing about like whispering in your ear, your ancestors, like people whispering, like the ghosts or ancestors or spirit guides or angels kind of whispering in your ear. Maybe some of you are getting the sense that, people are around you. Your guides are here, your family who have passed on are here, they're around you, they're bringing you messages. I've also got these cards here. So it does definitely seem to be saying there's going to be some kind of message here. There's going to be some kind of announcement. Could be somebody saying, I mean, this kid always looks to me like he's really excited. He's got something to say. He's really kind of like shouting from the rooftop. So he always does talk to me about being a messenger. Now the pages, I normally see the messengers as being more like the knight's energy, but the pages can definitely have this I've got a message meaning. It can also indicate something about children. For me, this is Aries energy, but it doesn't have to be. There's a cat on here and the sunflower indicating Leo energy. The sunflower indicates loyalty and happiness. The cats are about independence and being a free spirit. But it always seems to me like he's got something he's really excited about. He really wants to kind of shout something from the rooftops. So enthusiasm, excitement. It's kind of clarified by this Six of Wands, which is being in the spotlight, having all eyes on you, being very successful. So it's like somebody wants to say, I really, it's like having some exciting news and wanting to share it, or, like, I don't know, it just really has this feeling of like, I was successful, I don't know, victory, that kind of thing. And it was actually clarified by this card, which is the rider or the messenger. She's actually carrying a message. So there's definitely, it's very exciting as well, this card. It has a lot of energy to it. Again, that kind of Aries energy of like, this is fun, this is exciting. We're getting off the merry-go-round and we're going on a journey. So if you felt a bit like life has been going round and round, a message could be coming in for somebody that's going to be really exciting, really fun. I feel like I just got a message then, actually. I did. What was that? Anything that happens in a reading could be part of the reading. It's somebody talking to me. I don't quite see how I can't tell you what it is, but it doesn't quite fit into what's happening here. But the fact that I got a message or got a couple of messages during a reading where I'm talking about messages is definitely part of the message, right? I just saw 333 on the timestamp. So yeah, it's like there's a message coming. It's going to make somebody really happy as well. This is like the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. It's like wish fulfillment, victory, congratulations, something like this. I'm not sure what's happening over here, but again, we've got this message card. So definitely a message. Now, it doesn't have to be a written like envelope. Oh my goodness, I've just thought about something that it could kind of remind me of, which I'm going to talk about in a second. But it could be like a note, an envelope, a message, a card. It could be an email. It could be a text message. It could literally be, maybe it's going to be a text message, guys. My phone just pinged again. It could be some kind of app that you use, but it could just be coming from your own intuition, your own higher self, something like this as well. So however it resonates for you, a phone call maybe. Sevens are about life path, about destiny, about fate. This is kind of connected to the Hermit. So we could be talking Virgo or somebody who's been doing a period of reflection, deep soul searching. What do I really want? It's kind of somebody who's been on their own a little bit. There's the times when you just kind of have to say, do you know what? I just need to, I'm not going to go to that party. I'm going to have a day off work. I'm going to kind of spend the day isolating, or, you know, just by myself. It could even be like, I'm just going to go for a walk just to have 5 minutes peace and, you know, be in my own head. That kind of energy. It's like, it's just kind of like removing yourself, healing, soul searching, figuring things out. And then the Six of Cups in reverse. So I don't know if this is something about, it seems to be saying, because the page can be a card about children, and I was kind of asking, is this about children? And it's kind of like, no, it's not about children, I think, with the Six of Cups coming out in reverse. But it could be talking about, I mean, this is like a soulmate energy, past life energy, equal give and take. So in the reverse, it's like saying, it's not that, like, I don't know, there's no emotional give and take. You've done some soul searching about this. You want to communicate this. I'm not entirely sure. There's a bit of a grey area there for me. Down here, though, with these cards, this card came out by itself. So it seems to be like, this is, you know, this is a message by itself. So it could be that something you've worked very hard on for a long period of time is about to become very successful. You know, you could be receiving a message, hey, I want to buy that art you made. I want to buy that sculpture that you made. But this is kind of like the Eight of Pentacles or the Seven of Pentacles, where it's like, something you've been perfecting, something you've put a lot of effort into, something that you've kind of been crafting for a very, very long time. And it's in crescent, which means it's growing. So it could be your ability to do some kind of hobby is growing. The opportunity to invest in this hobby is growing. It's becoming a more profitable pursuit for you, something like this. It also gives me Pygmalion energy. If you know this myth, it's the artist who created a statue and fell in love with the statue. It's like he created his own perfect woman. And Aphrodite actually brings this statue to life. So there could be a message about perfecting something or creating something that you see as perfect, and being rewarded for that. Something like this. The lightning bolt, this is a little bit like a tower moment, a little bit of a wake-up call, a little bit of a surprise. It's kind of that energy of this came out of nowhere. So again, you could be getting a message. Seems like it's positive, but it comes out of nowhere. It's like a big wake-up call, you know, like, oh my goodness. It's also hitting this tree, so this can talk about things hitting the family tree. But it's, I don't want to kind of worry anyone, because there's a couple of things in here that seem a bit like, it's got the message of maybe people have been worried about something, but then you get a message like you've got the all clear. I'm just going to throw that out there if that's something you were picking up on. Don't want to focus on the negative too much, because what you speak about, you bring about. But it could be, yeah, it could definitely be somebody who had experienced perhaps in the past a bit of a wake-up call, a bit of a reality check or something maybe. The community card is here, so this does talk about the people who are around you, friends, family, neighbours, support networks, you know, just the people around you, the people who are there to support you, friends, you know, maybe people from different backgrounds as well. I'm just noticing here, you know, but it's like people coming together to support each other. And then you have this winged messages, and the winged messages, I mean, it could be talking about birds, like seeing symbolism in the way that the birds are behaving, you know, kind of, I can't get the word, there's a word for it, and it's not quite coming to mind. But yeah, it could be, but again, they're bringing in these letters, they're bringing in these messages. It's a little bit like Harry Potter, right? When the owls bring in the invitation to go to Hogwarts. It's like the messages are coming in. You may be getting a lot of messages. I'm not seeing, I mean, the Six of Wands, maybe. The Eight of Wands is like your phone's blowing up kind of thing, you know, but a lot of messages. This seems to be like one big message, one big announcement. And also, like, there is like an angel on this card. So again, this idea of winged messages being kind of like angels or spirit guides, it's here next to this card where there's an angel on this card. You know, there's a little fairy and everything on this card, which I've only actually just noticed. Normally my eyes go to this guy because he kind of reminds me of a painting of one of my ancestors that my dad has in his house. Yeah, it's like your ancestors are around you. The messages are coming in, birds, fairies, angels. These winged messages are coming in with this message. It can even refer to, like, if you think of Hermes, right? Hermes was the winged messenger, and he had these wings on his shoes. So there could be something about that. I did get that message for another sign this week, actually, where I really noticed, it could have been Pisces. I noticed these little wings on his shoes. So yeah, I don't know, maybe it's something to do with like what Mercury's doing in the sky. Mercury is kind of like Hermes, the winged messenger. So the planet could be doing something where there's something going on with communication, but it definitely seems to be a communication, message. So that's what I have. That's everything that I have for this reading. Maybe I'll get a song. We'll see what the songs want to say. But this morning, what I was kind of saying about like the envelope on this card, this morning I was watching a video by a YouTuber called Shane Dawson. Some of you may know him, some of you may not. He's a little bit controversial, as a lot of YouTubers are, but he does conspiracy theory videos. And the one that he posted like yesterday, if you want to go and look up Shane Dawson, his most recent conspiracy video, very interesting, talking about envelopes and messages and things like this. So yeah, that if you're into alternative theories, that definitely go and check that out. Interesting video. Okay, so what do we have here? So at the moment we've got a bit of Enrique going, but I'm going to randomize a couple of songs on camera for you. Oh, also to say 88 is here, so watch out for repeating number patterns. As I said, that was 1108, now it's 1111 on the timestamp, so 8 and 8 and 222. So watch out for number patterns. What do we have up here? 11412. I don't know. Right. Okay. Just covering up the top of the screen just in case I do get any more messages. So can we get... What's the message? Tell me what the message is going to be. What is the message? Don't look back in anger. Well, that's a good message. Don't look back in anger by Oasis. Of course, that means a lot to me. I come from Manchester, and after the incident that we had, the people of Manchester gathered in the street and we all sang this song. So don't look back in anger. Very good message there. Anger breeds anger, Capricorn had something about, it was a quote by, was it Charles Darwin? No, the other one. He's the physicist, Albert Einstein. And it was, vengeance is for the weak. The weak revenge, the strong forgive, but intelligent people ignore. So move on with your life, put positivity into the world, perhaps. What else do we have, please? Can I get another message here? What else would like to be communicated in this reading? What's the most important point you'd like to make? Head Over Feet by Alanis Morissette. I had no choice but to hear you. You stated your case time and again. I thought about it. You treat me like I'm a princess. So I don't know, whatever you get from that, if it's your reading, it'll make sense. If it doesn't make sense now, it will make sense when you get the message, I guess. So I really hope this was helpful to you. Do take really, really good care of yourselves, and I will see you again soon. Bye, friends. Oh, and remember to drop me a like and hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free to do. I know it says 444, and I've seen it tick up and go back down again. So it's like, I think that's that urge of people who watch out for number patterns to be like, but we like it. We like it when it's nice and neat. We like it when it's 444. But I really do appreciate people subscribing. So if you're like thinking, oh, I don't want to ruin the number, it's okay. Let's get to 555, guys. So thank you, everybody who has subscribed so far and hit that notification bell. Everybody who leaves a like, I really appreciate it. Also the engagement. So if you do get a message and you're comfortable sharing, I would love to hear what you have to say. All right. Do take care, friends, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.